Hi, it's Todd Brandon from McGrath Estate Agents, and one of the most frequently asked questions I get is, what is a body corporate? Well, I'm here today in Church Street, Allenstown, in a group of 8 units. Now, the owners of these 8 units all share some elements of common property, which is what the body corporate looks after. Here, we have a fence and some letterboxes that is shared amongst the owners. This is common property. Over beyond me over here, there's a rotunda that the residents of this complex can use, and that is common property. This hedge is common property. It's shared amongst all of the owners of the complex here. Certain complexes may have swimming pools, lifts, gymnasiums, and all different sorts of infrastructure that gets to be shared amongst all of the owners of the properties. What is great about that is you get to share the cost. So when you look at a body corporate, there are 2 funds that you'll pay into. The first fund is an administration fund, and that includes the things like looking after the garden, maintaining a pool, looking after the lift, and paying for all of those facilities that are shared amongst all of the users. The second thing that the administration fund will pay for is the cost of the body corporate manager, which isn't a great cost, but it ensures that everything's compliant and everything's well run, and they look after the third element, which is the cost of the insurance. So the body corporate manager will shop around for an insurance deal that looks perfect for that complex. So the fee is quite good because now you don't have to pay for the insurance of your building because it's included in the body corporate fees under the administration fund. You don't have to worry about hedging the plants. You don't have to worry about maintaining the grass because it's all done by the body corporate, and you pay for that along, in this instance, with the other 8 unit owners, and you share it equally. So it becomes a really good economy of scale where you get a better deal because there's lots of people sharing the cost. The second fee you'll pay for is a sinking fund. And the sinking fund is a great mechanism where the building materials will eventually need to be replaced, or there'll need to be larger maintenance costs, like the resurfacing of a pool, for example, or replacing the roof on a property, or repainting the outside of the building. All of those are big ticket items, and usually there's a lifespan where you can depreciate or you can amortize the cost of that over, and then you can work out how much money you need to put in each year, because in 10 years time we know we need to repaint the building. And what's really comforting, if I was to buy into this complex, is to know that there's money in the sinking fund for those things to be done because somebody else has already had the pleasure and use of that building. It's a kitty set aside from the people who have previously lived in the building to pay for future works. In summary, there are 2 fees that you pay for in a body corporate. The administration fund, which includes insurance and maintenance of landscaping and pools and lifts and those sorts of things. The second is the building fund, and that is where if you've lived in the property for a period of time, you put in money so that in the future the roof can be replaced. It's very simple, it's very fair, and it's a great way to share the cost of living in a great little complex like this one on Church Street. If you'd like to know more about body corporates, or you'd like to know more about units and sharing the cost with other people, why don't you give me a call? I'd love to help you out with your inquiry.